guys again. This is the classes for junior black belt through senior black belt for March 23rd, that week of March 23rd. Now, this week we're going to be starting off with the warm-up yet again. And what I would like you to do, your first warm-up is going to be 25 jumping jacks in all 4 directions. So this way you got those 25 jumping jacks to get your body nice and good and strong. So you should do 25 of those in all 4 directions, junior black belts through senior black belts, and also 10 knee jumps or high jumps, 10 each of the 4 directions. So this will be 25 jumping jacks to start off, and those 10 jumps in all 4 directions to really get your body warmed up. Now, yet again, you should be in your uniform when you start this and everything like that, so this way you're nice and ready to go. Yet again, team, I would like to remind you guys, please, while you're doing this video, please send a video to your online coach. So this way they know that you're working out, and also they can give you some pointers and tell you what you guys are doing awesome and what you may need to improve on. So don't forget to send a text message or even call your online coach. Ready? Jumbi? Chirp? Kinyet? Switch feet. Warrior? Scholar? They come in, peace and friendship. Should we use your cardio on friends and family? No, sir. We only use it for self-defense. Yes, sir. Chirp. Kanye. Now that we bowed in, team, if you'd like to pause the video and get your warm-up done, please do. I will be right here waiting on you guys. Well, team, I hope you guys are done with your warm-up. We're going to go right into the junior black belt self-defense for this week. Now, the self-defense for this week is a 2-man shoulder grab. It is called folding wings. I'm going to bring up Miss Casey for this technique for folding wings. Miss Casey, can you come up, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Hold on. Where'd you get that outfit from?
From you, sir.
From me. Oh, so what? You said we're the same size?
Oh, definitely.
Well, I hope that's grown size, grown person size, team. So here's the thing. Miss Casey's going to turn to the front. It is a 2-man shoulder grab, and their arms are not like way out here. We're trying to do our best to get that distance. Their hand is right like this. I don't want to touch Miss Casey because we're trying to practice our social distancing as what we all should be doing. So this way we take precautions. So someone's grabbing her shoulder. She's going to take her arms up and do a double wraparound, stepping back with her right leg. As her arms wrap around, she's going to step forward with that right leg, double punch up. As you see, it's nice and good and strong. The next part of this is a double back knuckle right there too. So let's reset and try to get Miss Casey. The name of this technique is called folding wings. So yet again, the arms go up as she steps back and then steps forward in this flowing motion, double back knuckle. She's going to step back with her feet about natural stance position and clap their head together. Reason being, she just hit them in the stomach so they're over, so this way they can crash both people's head together. Try to get them?
Yes, sir.
Ready? What's the name of it?
Folding wings, sir.
So it's a nice flowy move. So watch how this move flows. Ready? And back, forward, back knuckle, back, bam. So from here, now there's 2 ways you can do it. One, you hold their head down and do a double knees at the same time, pal, and then cover out to your 6. 2, you got the head down. You can do like a chicken kick knee, which is like a 1-2. You can choose to do right or left, right. Ready? And go. And then go right. It's very, very important that you're doing this technique, that wraparound motion is really good and strong. Miss Casey, do you mind turning this way to demonstrate the technique? So this way you can see the footwork from the side. As she does the folding wings, the arms go up, go forward, double back knuckle, step back, and hit up as she comes out to her 6. Miss Casey, one more time, can you do it this way?
Yes, sir.
She's going to do it toward the back, so this way you can follow along with Miss Casey as she do it. Let's do it slow first. So 2 people grabbing the shoulder, she brings her arms up, step back with her right leg, step forward with that right leg, double back knuckle. You see how you see them on the side? She's going to step back, hit her head, and jump up. Exit to her 6, which is the camera. Team, if you really want to do this technique, you can slow it down and focus on each part. You don't have to go fast or anything like that. Feel free to always pause this video and do that technique as many times as you can to get comfortable and stronger. One way you can do it, doing the technique 5 to 10 times in each direction as we did those jumping jacks. Thank you very much, Miss Casey.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you later, man.
Yes, sir.
Air high 5. The next technique I'm going to show you is the black belt technique. Now, the black belt technique, and this technique right here, is only for senior black belts. The technique before was only for junior black belts, white through red belts. So please do your self-defense towards your belt rank. So this way you stay on track to earning your next belt and stripes. You can challenge yourself and do the black belt technique, but please try to focus on your technique, your curriculum cycle first. The senior technique that we're gonna do is called flowing hands. Now, this is a little complicated because it's two-man, but it's more than one attack, so it's a different technique. They're grabbing my shoulders. The first technique I'm gonna take, I'm gonna chop them underneath the neck. Now, the reason why I'm gonna go underneath, just like so, using their body is a Kempo philosophy term called tracking. I'm gonna use their own body against them to hide my technique. I'm not gonna go out like so, because if I go out, they can see it coming. If I turn my back and I do this, you can see my hand get ready to chop. But if my arm is here, you can't see that suddenness. So you want to use that sudden motion to chop underneath their neck. This next person is grabbing my shoulder. So as I chop this person in the neck, I'm going to step and strike them in the eye. Now, if you've done mass attack before, this looks familiar. Yes, I'm going to push them away. The next part, that person I chopped is coming at me again with a punch. That's why I inward block. So if you notice, I'm in the cat stance to make this leg nice and light. So in slow motion, it's called flowing hands, and I'm only showing you part of it. There's still a couple moves left. Flowing hands is the set technique. Underneath, chop, step, and I'm stepping to my 3 o'clock, and I'm gonna step to my 9, wriggle to 6, because they're right at my shoulder. 6 to the eyes with your right hand, and push them away. Step to the 11, which is an angle inward block. Now that person that I chopped in the neck is right there. Now the person that I got in the eyes is right there. Straight like in a V. I'm gonna front kick this person and then side kick that person and exit out. It's a really pretty move. I'm gonna show you from the back side. So this way when I turn around, you can see it from the front side team. It's called flowing hands. Attack on my right side, attack on my left side. Chop them underneath the neck. Step, break them in the eyes, and push. And yes, I am in a soft bow because if I'm too wide, they can hit my center line. I want to be in that soft bow. That person I just chopped is right there. I'm going to inward block. As you can see now from the front, that it's that cat stance. I'm going to front kick that person, side kick that person, and exit out. I'm going to do it one time fast so you can see why it's called flowing hands. But actually, team, I'll do it 2 times. One from the front, and then I'll turn around to the back so you can see it. Aya! Us! Flowing hands. Aya! Us! I really like that technique, and if you've done mass attacks, it's just an extension of what you've already done before. Now we're going to go into kata. We're going to start off with phase 1. Now the kata that we're doing is called long one. Another name of it is called shield and mace. Another name for it called shield and attack. Or another name of it could be block and counter. Whichever one you want to say to get it into your mind what you're doing. It goes off the basis of short one. Mr. Dillon.
Yes, sir.
Sure. So here's the thing, team. A lot of you guys, when you've been doing your bow, try not to step too heavy to the front. So when we do Kempo kata, long one, your hands come in. This is a wrist release. Bring it in, your shoulders up. You're going to step. That right leg, you're in peace and friendship. As you push out, all your weight should be in this leg. Push out, nice and easy. Roll back into that wrist release. Go into your horse stance. Here, horse stance. The attacker's coming right for your face. So he's going to step back with an inward block. Awesome. That's his block. And now he's going to counter. Punch. Awesome. They're coming in again. He's going to slide into a cat stance. Inward block right hand. Awesome. Step back because they're attacking again. Step back with his right leg. Inward block left. Awesome. He stays in a horse stance. Yet again. Block and counter. Shield and mace. He's going to turn his hips and punch. Awesome. That's the first 5 moves. he's gonna look to his 9 o'clock. Why look to the 9 o'clock? Because that's where they're attacking. If he keeps looking that way, he doesn't know what he's doing. So please, team, before you go to your next part, look to your 9 sharply. See your attacker. He's gonna step out with that outward block. And now he's gonna step over and attack. The attacker's coming in yet again. You mind stepping in a little bit, Mr. Dillon? I don't want you to get out of frame. As the attacker's stepping in, he steps back. Block. And now he's gonna step over and counter. That's the section that we did last week. Now I'm gonna go over into the next section, which is a little new. So I'm gonna have Mr. Dillon show you, and I give you a little detail. So from that punch, he's gonna take that right leg that's already in a forward stance, move it to a 6 into a lean away stance. Ready? And step. Nice, good job. And reset, try again.
Yes, sir.
I want you to show that step. So now the attacker's coming from there. What does he have to do? Look first. So you're gonna look sharply over shoulder and step into that stance. Nice. As you see, it's a lean away stance, a version of a forward stance. He's gonna take his right hand underneath and he's gonna pull him into the elbow. And that elbow is with that left hand. That right hand gets ready for a claw attack, or a strike. Ready, claw? Now, here's the thing about it. You're going to transition. As he scratches your face or claws your eyes, he's going to go into a rising block into a horse stance. As you see, he's back to that horse stance, rising block. He's going to step over and count. One more time. They're coming in at him. Oh, you can start right there. Mr. Dillon, at that punch. Then he's going to step back with that left leg, rising block. And then count. Nice. Mr. Dillon, can you go back from the end of your outward block section, sir?
Yes, sir.
I want to make sure we're staying into the picture. Ready? Step over. What does he got to do first? Sharp look. You got to know where your attacker's coming from. Sharp look. He steps over, grab, elbow, claw, transition rising block, step over punch, step back, rising. Look how strong that rising block is, and then that punch. Thank you very much, Mr. Dillon.
No problem, sir.
What I'd like to do now from the front view is show you a little bit more. I know from the back side it may be hard to see what his hands are doing on that transition. So I'll show you from here as if I just finished my outward block part. So the mirror, the camera, is my 6 o'clock. As you see, I step into that lean away stance, grab with my right hand underneath, grabbing them, pulling them in to that elbow strike. As I transition, I claw their eyes, rising block, nice and strong. Turn my hips, punch. They're coming in again, step back, rising block, turn my hips, punch. Be sure to focus on making all your shields nice and strong and not try to go through it. You should feel some strength and power into your hands when you're blocking. Remember, the name of this card is called Shield and Mace, or Block and Counter, or whatever you like to call it to make sure that you get it down. The next card we're going to go into is for the Phase 2 Junior and the adults. This right here is for purple, blue, and green belt level. If you're adult, purple and green belt. If you're junior, junior black belt with purple, blue, and green. I'm going to have Miss Casey go over the beginning of mass attacks, as you know, just like we did last week. I'm going to give you a little bit of details as she's doing it a little bit slower today. Miss Casey, may I borrow you, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Now, she's going to go through the beginning of the kata, all the way to the bow, and then the outside crescent kicks. Okay, ma'am? Ready? And go to work.
Kumbhakata. Mass attacks.
Nice high bow. Hand out outside crescent kick, and bow. Now, right there, as you bow, you come up, chop them right in the neck, and someone's grabbing here. So what she's going to do, yet again, is use my body as tracking, not bringing it in a long line. She's going to come underneath, so this way they can't see it. If it comes in the slight line, they can block it. She come underneath, so she's going to step out and strike on the neck. Nice. She's going to look to the next direction, step to her 9 o'clock as that soft bow, rake them in the eyes at 6, and push them away. Now that person is attacking from the 5 o'clock. So they're coming in. That's why she has to step back and inward block right here. She's going to front kick this person and then jump front kick again. As that person's getting ready to punch at her, she's going to block and also take this person that's grabbing their shoulder and knock their hand away. at the exact same time. Can you do that again from the beginning, from here, Miss Casey, one more
Yes,
time?
sir.
And I won't talk. I'll let you go through it.
Yes, sir.
Ready? And go ahead. Bam. Kick. Block. Now from here, as we can, this person here, she just blocks. She's going to strike him across the face, and that's a quick move. I like to call it a 1-2. It's a strike block. Ready? Go. Strike block. From here, it's going to a technique called arcing blades towards your 11 o'clock. Ready? And she's going to do an inward block front kick with the reinforcement of the hand. Ready? And go to that part. Nice. As you reach in, set it down. You're going to chop to the back of her neck. Chop to the back of the neck. Grab the hair. Lift them up as she elbow claws her eyes. And keeping his hand in the cover. Can you go back from here, Miss Casey, and do that part fast, and I won't talk.
Yes, sir.
And go. The next part goes to your 7 o'clock. She's going to turn her head and look, bring her hands in the pocket. It's a front kick, grab, pushing front kick. And her foot doesn't go down after the front kick. So she's going to front kick, grab, pull, pushing front kick, and turn downward block. This next part, she's trying to get back to her center. She's going to outward block with her left hand as she punches with her right hand. Ready? And I believe there's a kick at the exact same time. So it's a lot of coordination. Left block, right punch, right kick. Ready? And go. Pow. And then now you're going to do a double outward block. And this right here, you should be like in a field goal position. Try not to turn your wrist over. You want to be good and strong. We're just going to finish it up here, and I'm going to have Miss Casey follow along with me. I really do enjoy this part. I'm turning right to my 9, and with the shift for your hips, with your right leg, you should be already in a good forward stance. I'm going to back knuckle over face with this hand covered. Turn your hips, push them away. And this hand is up high, so this way you can get right for a hook punch as you turn your hips. Hook punch, keeping that left hand up in the guard. Reason being, you will use it during the next step. So Miss Casey, can you go back from here
Yes, sir.
and go all the way fast? She's going toward her 7. So ready? She's going front kick, pull front kick, turn block. Pow. Block punch kick, and field goal. And back knuckle, palm, and hip. Team, I hope I explained it enough to you. So yet again, please slow it down. You don't have to go fast or anything like that. The next kata will be Kamaichi. Thank you very much, Ms. Casey. Mr. Dillon, may I see those comments?
Yes, sir.
Now, I know the last time, Mr. Friendstone, a lot of you leaders have already done Kamaichi. So it's okay to move a little bit faster. I'm just going to give you a little bit more details in it. Remember, in Kamaichi, you should be holding it in your hammer fist, keeping it good and strong. Now, I'm going to do it with my right leg, so I hope you guys can follow along. My right leg is going to step forward. This is my right leg. That's yours. So you know you have to be on the other side. So you're going to step forward, right leg, right to the head. If you're doing along with me, if I go here, bam, now we're both on our right leg. It's very, very important that you get it good and strong. I'm going to step forward with my left as I circle and blocking, hooking on, taking their head off. A lot of juniors, you guys have done this before, and also the adults. From here, I'm going to step forward again, block as I strike their waist. The next move from here, they're coming at my leg. My knee is out in front. Bam, I block and hook onto their Achilles into my guarding stance. Now, a lot of leaders, I'm just going to manipulate this a little bit. Remember, take this slow. I like to do the peace signs and then flip them over. Almost like you're about to get a high five. Use those thumbs and then take hand up and grab. I can do the exact same in reverse. Peace sign, flip, thumbs, grab. From the side view. Peace sign, flip over. See my thumbs? Grab, pull. And you pull them in like so, so you're like a little, I don't know, reverse Wolverine if you want to call it, if you know that X-Men character. So this way you're ready just like so. So from here, after I just turn, rise and block, step in, strike, flip them over to the neck, flip in, rip them open. My right hand comes on top. I'm literally putting their neck in between my commas. So you can rip their head off and flip them back over using that piece in the reverse, right to the neck, and then turn into your natural stance. So I'm gonna do it from the back side all the way from the beginning with you. So let's follow along. We do our intro, right leg forward, to the head, they're swinging at us, block, attack their head, they're swinging at our waist, block, attack their waist, they're swinging at our leg, block, attack their Achilles, turn. You can really see clearly when I slow this down, that switch of position. So I go fast, rise and block, step in, cut across. I'm gonna manipulate them again, step forward, right there to the neck, flip, rip. See how my right hand's on top, so this way I can rip their head open, flip right back again to their neck, and my left leg turn and down. The cool challenge of this kata is where you start, you should end. Now, if you've done this kata before and you're going to the challenge of Kama 2 is held a little bit differently. In Kama Ichi, you're holding at the bottom. In Kama 2 is a modern style. You're holding in the middle. So you want to hold that hammer fist grip in the middle. As you see, my kamas have a grip on it, so I know exactly where my middle is. If you'd like to put your kamas with the grip on it, feel free to. I'm pretty sure you guys have time at home right now to design something on your kamas, if you haven't already designed something on your kamas too. Now, the kata starts off in your right hand, both kamas. So from here, I'm gonna take my left leg, step out, action. My left hand is right on top, and my right hand's holding it. Karate, kama. And as I say kama, my left hand is coming in here. My left hand is coming in for a reason to grab as I say kata. As you see, I grab my left hand, and now both kamas are in both hands. One in the left and one in the right. I'm gonna bow, step out with my right leg toward 3 o'clock as my left hand comes over top, and I strike down. My next move, I go down to my knee, as I'm like striking them, and like if you're down low with their legs, you're ripping their legs off. Pow. So now that's my 3 move. So it's 1, 2, 3. My next count is 4, 4. And that's my right leg up, right hand strike out. And that's a chop. Now I'm gonna turn to the side, so when I step up, it's hard for me to get balance. If you're on a shoelace, that's why when you step up, you're on that ball of your foot, so you're nice and steady. The next motion, this is the next section, new section for Kama 2. I'm gonna look to my left. I'm gonna stand up as my left hand goes down, my right hand comes up, left leg. It's like a little pose, a little ninja pose. Nice balanced position. Try not to dangle your foot down, it drags your weight down. As you know, I can control my ankles. As the parents may know, one of my favorite terms is point your ankles. I'm gonna point my ankle up. Since my foot is flat, go down into my forward stance. I'm gonna cross their throat, turn, and then across their chest. It's called a C cut or even a 7 cut. You're making that number. So if you choose, if you like C cut, that's totally fine. If you like 7 cut, that's totally fine too. So from here, we're gonna look to our left, stand up, and then do our cut, C or 7, across the neck, across the body. Left hand, across the neck, across the body. Remember team, this is your left hand. If your right hand comes in and the blade is facing out, try not to have your left hand like so, because that means you're striking with the back of it. So you have to flip that kama over. This is your left hand, so this way you strike right. Across the neck, down, and then punch. One more time. Look, pose, 7 or C cut. It's a 2 motion, punch. One way to work on that 7 cut is just, if you got time, just work on it standing. Think about it coming across your body or across your neck, turning and down your body. So that's what you're doing. That's that motion. So it's C cut, punch. If I'm doing my right hand. C cut, punch. This is a really great focus drill to get this technique because you will see it again. One other thing you can work on, and this is just for fun to start off, is seeing if you can roll your kama around your hand. Reason being is this technique is in this kata. As I said, it's a modern technique. So if you started now, it'll be much easier at the end. You can take your finger out, and I'm gonna use one kama team. Tuck this one in. And the only thing I'm gonna do is use the weight of the kama to roll. Now, I know that looks really awesome, and you're like, what did I just do? It's just a lot of time and training. Even if I just did this and let it fall, that'd be okay. Because this way you can see the hand. The thing about this roll is going from a fist to this position. I know it looks crazy. Dude, reason why I want to put that finger out, thumbs up and the other fingers forward, so this way my kama rolls around my hand, around that one finger, and if I start to move these fingers in, it's going to stop it. So one practice is thumb up, finger out, fingers out. I know, it looks crazy, doesn't it? It's like, how can you manipulate the hand like that? It's just practicing. I'm focused on what I want every finger to do. I'm not letting them do what it wants to do, because that's the control about the kama. So I'm just going. So as I get it, that's how it all's going. I'm using the blade weight of it. So don't feel bad if you start to drop it. We all gonna drop it. Guess what? I got another one. That's why they make 2 of these too. You always have another one in spare. So I hope you guys enjoying the parts of Kama 2. And make sure you please text what we're doing to your online instructor. So this way, if you have any questions, they can help you out with this kata, or send you more details in a text message or even in a video message. So we're gonna go on to Senior Black Belt Kata Basahi Young. Mr. Dillon, you mind grabbing these for me, sir? Thank you. So Senior Black Belt, I hope you are enjoying doing Basahi Young. I've seen a lot of videos, and this one thing I want everyone to try to make an improvement on. Look in the direction you're going before you go. Your head should never stay forward. No one walks, hey, I like what that person is over there on that side. You turn your head. It's natural. So I want you to think about the natural flow of the kata. If you're going in a direction, look that way first. So as I start off the kata, Basahi Young. My fingers are right on top, not trying to cross. So I want to be nice and hidden, good and strong. 4 count up. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, even I look up. I've seen a lot of videos, people looking straight ahead. Look up at your hand at the rising sun. Drop down, push out, pivot, knee up. Aya! That is your first ki point. When I go to my next move, I look to the back because I want to see my attacker coming in. I look, my hands up, inward block, grab, outward block, look. I haven't done a move yet. I look first, turn, inward block, grab with my right hand, and then I'm grabbing my left hand, outward block, look. So now I know where I'm going. Swinging, inward block, outward block, look, pull in. So I'm pulling in from here, punch, outward block. Back to the pocket, punch, outward block. Next part, just like we said, we're going to transition into this knife hand, step forward right, step forward left, step forward right, step back right. You're getting your hips lined up for a kick. So that's why I trap and I pull in to my left side. If you notice, I'm liking almost like this stance called a soft bow. So as I come in, pow. I got my leg ready for a side kick. Knife hand to your 6 o'clock. So that's after here. So we'll start from the new part, team. Trap, pull in, turn your hips. Side kick doesn't have to be high, but it got to be up above your belt, and it needs to be a bone-breaking side kick, a nice thrusting side kick. Step forward from there. It's nice to see. I'm going to step back, my right leg, hand comes up in a double hammer fist, striking the outside of my knees as my right leg comes up, double, inward hammer fist, and then hammer fist. So I'll show you from this way, team, so you can see a little bit better. Trap, side kick. Ha! Ha! I step back with my right leg. Strike, hit. We're gonna stop there, team. As you know, we do have the resources for Mr. Durr of Basai Young already on our site of our Action Karate Facebook member page. It's on a Google spreadsheet and it's already out in sections. This video from the front and the side. So let you know you do have a second resource. Now team, we're coming to the end of the video. Now if you've been doing this video, do the workout that we did at the beginning, at the end for an extra little pumped up workout. Do those 25 jumping jacks in all 4 directions. Do those 10 jumps in all 4 directions just to keep your body strong. Team, Junbi. Team, I hope you had a great time practicing with us and training with us. And yet again, I look forward to hearing from the leaders that I have, that I'm coaching online, to lead forward towards your black belt. And I know that all the instructors are looking forward to the videos and talking to them too. Trip.